Beluga whales are very social animals. That means they like to live with a group of other whales. A mother and her calf will often swim together for 3 years. Beluga whale calves are gray when they're born. They turn white when they become adults. It may seem like the beluga whales have a very happy life, but sometimes this isn't the case. Today, when the tide goes out, the adult belugas are able to swim back to deeper water. But one young beluga has gone too far onto the shore. It can't get back to the water. Suddenly, playtime becomes a race against time. The sun is hot. The baby beluga could easily sunburn, get too hot, and die. The young beluga is helpless. The other belugas can only watch as the calf tries to move. As the beluga calf moves around on the shore, the rocks cut its skin. Minutes turn into hours. The whale can only wait for the tide to come back. Everyone makes mistakes, but this mistake could be deadly for the little beluga. Finally, the tide starts coming back. The young beluga begins to move. It pushes and pushes and pushes, and finally it's free again and is able to return to the water. The beluga joins the others in the deep water. The young calf is fine. Perhaps it has learned something from this bad experience. Perhaps it will be more careful next time. Young belugas are not the only whales that get in trouble. Narwhals are another type of whale that lives in the Arctic Ocean. Narwhals are very unusual. They have a tusk or horn that can grow as long as 9 feet. The tusk is a kind of tooth that grows through the narwhal's top lip. Before, no one knew why the narwhals had this tusk. They thought the whales only used it to fight other whales. However, scientists now think that the tusk helps narwhals sense environmental conditions like temperature. Narwhals usually swim in small groups. On this day, however, there are about 100 narwhals. They are looking for codfish. The narwhals swim into the bay, but it's a big risk. The bay has ice all around it. The ice may move and they could become trapped. And that's exactly what happens. Suddenly, the ice moves in. The narwhals can't get out to the open sea. They're trapped in the bay. Not even their long tusks can help them now. The narwhals now have to swim in a very small area of water that has no ice on it. It's a very difficult situation. Whales breathe oxygen. If the ice moves closer and covers the water, the narwhals can't come out of the water. They won't be able to get air. They'll have to swim out from under the ice to find it, or they'll die. Suddenly, the ice moves. There's a way out of the bay to the ocean again. The narwhals aren't trapped anymore. They're free. They're free to look for fish, free to swim the seas, free to do whatever they want with that very unusual tusk.